Hey, it's your boy T Duck, aka Quack Roof for the ladies drink up true. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I know for myself it's hot as hell, man. I'm trying to stay warm. Peace to the chat and everybody. We living life to the fullest, or we shucking and ducking and playing around, squandering our blessings. We gotta cut the madness out, man. Shout out to Lady Janet from the UK. She opened my eyes to some things, and I'm gonna just say this whole beef and stuff. That's for the man. That's not what we about, sister. It's a look. It's definitely not our mode of operandi. It's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of pain. What you see is a byproduct of them closing down a lot of insane asylums and I hate to use the word uh no mental institutions or crazy house. Yes, they did that to us. If you do a little research, I know you in the UK system, but if you do a little research, they closed down a lot of mental health hospitals, and now a lot of people aren't being helped or treated. So, no, you get what you see. Hold on, real quick. I got some little weird background, some weird background thing going on. I don't know where it's coming from. It's new to me, but yeah. But what you do see, if you look hard enough, you'll see brothers and sisters actually, working together. Whether it's in tribes, so to speak, you see brothers and sisters working together. You know what I'm saying? Debating particular views and things of that nature. It's not all bad. You know what I'm saying? We got people that really care and want to have, intellectually stimulating conversations and deal with the issues at hand. Because I think a big problem is that we don't function or we don't collaborate with, our brothers and sisters from the diaspora, UK and other places, the motherland, Africa. So we all have these stereotypical outlooks on one another, but it's always where you land, you know. Of course, we're gonna have our little bicker fights, but then that's also strategic in a sense because we put to the forefront for entertainment, the hoopla and stuff, and then behind the scenes we got the think tanks and we actually, getting our stuff together. So I don't think we lost like you see a few people display, their ignorance to think that we not on top of our game. Like if you check it out, sister, we got uh, some of the highest numbers of black people graduating from Ivy League colleges and things and universities. We basically own the public sector in America. And my father just dropped something on me about the Birmingham Bridge, something in the UK where the American soldiers came over there and they had a black regiment, and the whites from America tried to have the UK, the British soldiers, segregate their bars. So in reaction to them trying to segregate the bars, the British slapped the Americans in the face, well, the white Americans, by saying black only bars. So it got hostile, and the British sided with the blacks. And they had the artillery. So what the British did is they brought the blacks some artillery. So they was banging back and forth, and And the end result, I think like 32 brothers got what was it? Not treason, but uh I forgot the other thing. But yeah, and then they had the 18 other brothers, 50 all together. Ain't that crazy? Like the 50 states. 32 brothers got, like a form of treason, and then 18 other brothers had to serve to, got reduced to servitude for the rest of their life. But the British fought with them again and, alleviated that and made them citizens. So it's just like, not all white people bad people, man. And that was very noble of the British, even though they did cause a lot of the chaos with the trade, but they just were some business minded motherfuckers. But they still got a, you know, retribution for that. But like, yeah, that was some stand up shit. Right your wrongs. That's all we could do in this lifetime. Nobody perfect. Shit, I spent half of my life fucking up, but I'm trying to right my wrongs as I matured and became more adultish and got out of my childish ways and doing things without thinking about consequences. You know, this is the world we live in, man. We got to make the best of whatever we given, and if you got enough to give, then give, man. There's people out here struggling. We got to have each other back, and I think that's the prominent thing. Everybody wants to stand out rather than be supportive. The most creative minds had uh, um, support, and not just from their own, but from everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a people's person to survive out here. You can't isolate yourself. You know what I'm saying? We social beings. We gotta get out here and bust moves and make things happen. You know what I'm saying? Mainly focusing on being a man and as a provider and a protector. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak too much on what women need to do because I don't have a veg. So we just meet each other. I know whatever it is they do, they complement our duties as men. I know it's complimentary and it's warranted and it's accepted. You know, we don't need to be badgering women and stuff like that. This is my little rant before I go into the little job thing. Shout out to Chief O, yeah, Daniel, my good brothers. Yeah, it's prominent for us to try to bury the hatchet between black men and black women and stop trying to place blame because we all know that it's systematically placed on us and we try to we thinking our adaptation into their cultural norms is going to alleviate the stress and struggles that we have, but by design it's predicated to keep us at odds. You know what I'm saying? Like the Willie Lynch thing. You know, we gotta understand we all we got, and we ain't just where we at. We in the UK, we in Africa, we everywhere. How do we help one another? How do we negotiate? Treaties. How do we negotiate trade? How do we make the distance between us benefit all of us? That's where we need to start at. And we need to, project ourselves in a better light so that, they're not going off the stereotypical things they see when they see us. Because when they see us in the movies, we two-bit hustlers or pimps, uh, dope fiends, and things of that nature. We gotta be men. We gotta be on that level. We gotta really orchestrate and move like we the chosen ones. And I think that will be very monumental in our development and growth because with that, on our image, is seeing, when they see that image of us working together, it's just, I mean, nothing can stop us. When they see us being polite towards our sisters, when they seeing us being cordial to our brothers, that's gonna that's gonna blow the minds of all onlookers. You know, the pace we at isn't conducive to our development. We gotta speed this process up. We gotta intertwine with technology. You know what I'm saying? We have to become more savvy. The woes and the victim blaming and the victim shaming and you know the victimhood narrative is over and done with. We go getters. We persevere through our pain. You know what I'm saying? We stronger than most in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? We're more caring than other nations will allow you to believe. And if it's time for us to get up out of here, it's time for us to get up out of here. But I got stakes and claims. America wasn't built on their hard work and efforts and their ideas alone. You know what I'm saying? We got a stake in this mug. But I mean, the treatment is another thing. But if we, consolidate our numbers and get on some righteous, you know, BS, no telling how far we could, get. And that's where we need to be with it. So next time I go live, I hope people come through so we can have these discussions of maturity and intellectual, stimuli. Because at the end of the day, I mean, what I want ain't no different from what you want. And you don't have to go about it the same way I go about it to get it. But if there's any way I can help you on your path, and if there's any way you can help me on my path, let's make that happen. And that's what it's about. And this is words from a wise, intellectual man who have traveled in all walks of life and who have made it out of some circumstances that others haven't. So I'm not gonna waste no more of my time, you know, playing games with immature individuals. So, I hope y'all come through next time because it's time we start building. It's time we make that think tank plausible and for people to see like we really with it and we really capable. And with that, much love and y'all stay dangerous because safe gets cracked.